My experiences with substance use began when I was 12 years old. That's when I drank my first beer. 12 years old when I smoked my first joint.
Well, I was probably born an addict. In fact, I know I was.
My older brother's is incarcerated, and he has a long time left. But I wanted to be just like my brother. Everything he did, I wanted to do, and I ran after him always.
It began with, I was with my friends and I started out using Percocets. And then it was with my baby daddy as well. We started using together and it went from Percocets to heroin because I couldn't find no Percocets. When I started it, I needed it and I couldn't stop it.
Opioids never became a part of the fabric of my life until August 19th, 2010. I was sitting on 240 here, big rainstorm, sitting still in traffic. I look in my rearview mirror and somebody's coming 65 miles an hour. They didn't stop. They hit the back of my car, and as a result, I had a 3-level neck fusion. My surgeon told me that I would never be able to live a day without opioids, and I believed him. I absolutely believed him.
But I remember the trauma that happened and one of the traumatic events that happened is that I saw this guy shoot somebody. And after he shot the person, he came up to my porch. We lived in Winston-Salem in a apartment complex, and I was on the stoop. You know, it's late at night, early in the morning. That's probably like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm playing with my little toy, and all this commotion happens, and I see the gun go off. I see the fire from the gun. I see the head explode, and I guess I must have screamed or something because he came up and put the gun in my mouth. He was talking, and what woke me up was I heard the sizzle of the gun. I didn't know a gun got hot once you shot it, and heard the sizzle of the gun, and that's when I heard him say, "I'm gonna kill. If you tell somebody, I'll kill your mama, I'll kill your brothers, I'll kill your sisters, then I'll kill you."
It was just dark, really, really dark, and I was homeless. I was really homeless, and slept outside. I slept from couch to couch, pillow to pillow, and but then prison, and I was always on the run. I was stealing cars. I was always like, I'd go to court one time and then I'd go on the run again. So like, it was just all building up.
Some of us will go to any length to get our drugs. I didn't have to go to any length because I had a physician that provided me with what I needed and gave me way more than I needed.
I ended up being 4 months clean or whatnot, tried to, but I still had that brain in the back of my head. And with that in the back of my head, it was like, psst, Brittany, you can do that just that little bit, it ain't gonna hurt you. And I did that, just that little bit. And I had my child in the car with me, and at the time he was 5. And when I did that little bit, that's when I overdosed in the car.
I wasn't even aware of trauma at that time. I didn't know what trauma meant. It was just not in our vocabulary because it's not spoken about in our communities as it should be talked about, right? It's like what goes on in the house, stay in the house. Don't talk about it, pray about it. Boys don't cry, like all those cultural abnormal sayings that becomes part of our lives.
After that, I just knew that I couldn't turn my back on my mom and my dad. Like the whole time I was in prison, I can give them a call. Call my dad, he'd give me inspiration. Call my mom, she'd give me money. But she made sure I was straight. And I love her for that. I love my dad because I felt like I wasn't nothing. I felt like I wasn't gonna be nothing. But he started Umoja while I was incarcerated, and I felt like I had a home to come home to and to really represent my family.
Recovery is within your reach. You can do it. You just have to do it.